Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be a tutorial on this style that is perfect for summer. It's a fluffy twist out with a flat twist design on the top, and I'm really loving this style. I've done it a few times, but this time I'm going to be using a new product. So let's get into it. So I've just washed my hair. I co-washed with Aussie Moist conditioner and detangled in the shower, and then I deep conditioned with the Palmer's protein pack, the new formula though, the one that has Minoy oil and it has no mineral oils in it. As you guys know, my hair is dyed and it was last dyed about a month ago, so I've been using protein to ensure that my hair stays healthy. So the first thing I'm going to do is part my hair down the center so that I can get ready to moisturize it. So today I'm using the ORS Butter Whipped Leave-In Conditioning Cream. This product was only about $8 and you get 16 whole ounces of it, so that's about half of Shea Moisture's price, which is what I used to use. So I've been trying to look for less expensive alternatives. So I'm just applying this to my hair in sections, starting from the back and working my way to the front. This leave-in is actually very thick. It went on very smooth and my hair just drank it all up. Like, it looked like I was using a lot in the beginning, but my hair really soaked it all up. It smells amazing. Like, I've never smelled anything that smells like this. It doesn't even have a strong scent. It's just very clean without being too floral or perfumey. So I'm just running this through my hair and detangling while I do so, making sure to evenly coat every strand of hair. I switch between a raking method where I claw my fingers through the curls and a smoothing method to ensure that every single strand gets coated. Then I'm going to part another section of my hair. In all, I had 6 sections, and I'm just going to continue to run this through my hair and moisturize every single part of my hair, including the ends, because that's where my hair is the driest. I'm probably going to have to trim my hair soon. As you can see, this already gives your hair a really good amount of definition, even though this is not a styling product. So then I just go through my hair and add product anywhere that seems kind of dry. Since this is, for me, going to be kind of a protective style, I want to make sure that it is very moisturized. So the next thing I'm doing is parting off the section that will be used for my flat twist. So I just part with my hands because I don't need my part. I'm not really worried about my parts being super straight. So I'm trying to make a part that goes from my ear to the top of my head. Not really back in the crown, but just, it's wherever you want it to be, honestly. It changes for me every time I do this style. But I do want it to start a little bit behind my ears. So now you can see I've got it on both sides, and now I'm going to oil my hair, which you could have done before you parted, but I think I just forgot. So I'm just adding my oil mixture, and I will link the video right here where I tell you guys the recipe for my special oil mixture. And the next thing I'm going to do is part the triangles where the flat twists will be. So I sectioned off 4 of these triangle pieces. It doesn't matter how you do it, and if you want to use a comb, a rat tail comb, a pick, whatever you want to part, go ahead. I just use my fingers. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my Eco Styler gel, and I'm going to use this to smooth down the front of my hair so that I get a more polished style and so that it lasts a lot longer without getting frizzy, because I intend to wear this style for quite a while. Then I'm going to take my soft bristle brush, emphasis on soft, you don't want to break off your edges, and just brush down the front. And then I'm going to go ahead and start flat twisting. So the way I flat twist is that I section off a very small section in the front, and I'm twisting away from my face. So from that little section, I then pick up a piece from that larger chunk on the left side. I add it to the strand of hair that is being twisted that's on the left side, and I twist. So I'm picking up a piece from the left side, adding it to the strand on the left side, and twisting over. And then you're just going to continue doing this all the way down. Be sure to keep your hands close to your head so that the twist will also stay close to your head. I actually had to redo one of my twists because my hands were kind of running away and the twist became really loose. So make sure you keep your hands close to your head. And then once you run out of hair to add, just go ahead and twist the rest of your hair down, making sure that you smooth it on the way down. Now you'll see a lot of residue on my hair from the excess product, but all of it will dry clear. I also twirl the end of the twist around my finger to ensure that it does not unravel. So this is what it should look like when you're all finished. Then I'm just going to move on to the next side and do the same thing all over again. I'm going to add my gel, smooth down with the soft bristle brush. Take note that I'm not brushing it through my hair, I'm just brushing it on the edges so that they smooth out. And then I'm going to start twisting. So now on this side, I'm going to take that first strand, twist it. I usually like to twist it 2 or 3 times before I start adding hair. Then I'm going to pick up a piece from that large chunk on the right side, add it to the strand on the right side, and twist. Again, I'm twisting away from my face. I'm going to pick up a piece from the large chunk, add it to the strand on the right side, and twist. It's really tricky at first. I redid this twist because I realized I was twisting in the wrong direction. So if it takes you a few tries, don't worry, you're only going to get better with practice. And I used to be really bad at flat twisting, so much so that I actually would never flat twist my hair. But I'm slowly getting better, and as long as you put enough gel to smooth it down, it doesn't matter whether you have flyaways or any of that stuff because it will flatten out as it dries. So as you can see, I added some hair ties at the base of the twist, and I just did that so that they wouldn't unravel as they dried. And now I'm taking a little bit of gel and just a very small amount just to smooth down the top of my hair, the remaining hair in the back, so that as I twisted, it would, lay pretty flat. Then I'm basically just going to twist up the rest in the back. I just parted the back into 3 sections so that it would be easier for me to work with, but normally I just pick random pieces of hair and I twist them. I do not part my hair because that leaves lines, like design lines in the back, like little squares or triangles or whatever. I don't like that. It doesn't seem to be very natural look to me. So I just take random pieces of hair and I twist them, making sure that they're all about the same size though. So in the end, including the twists in the front, I had 14 twists total, I think. I actually did not count, but that's usually how many I have. My hair is still a little bit damp. And then I'm going to take this scarf and I'm going to put it over my head and tie it down tight so that the twists in front get nice and flat. And then I'm going to go to bed. Except I didn't actually go to bed. I went driving, so my hair dried pretty fast. But this is the next morning, and as you can see, my twists have shrunken up a lot, which means my hair is healthy, boo. And everything is completely dry, so now it's time to take it out. If you want to add some oil to your fingers before you unravel your twist, you can do that. I usually do, but this time because I added a lot of oil before I twisted, it didn't need any extra oil. It was already pretty well coated. So I'm just going to unravel each twist, and then the 2 strands that I unravel, I'm also going to separate those depending on where they naturally separate. So as you can see, this one strand that I'm separating, it tends to separate in little areas, in little chunks, and I just feel for where the holes are starting to separate, and that's where I separate the twists. This whole process of separating only took me about 7 minutes. So it didn't take that long, but you should take your time because you don't want your hair to be frizzy, and you also don't want to over separate, especially on the first day, because then your hair will be very frizzy. Then I'm going to take the flat twist that I had on either side and I'm going to bobby pin them to the back. And this is what my definition is looking like. The curl pattern that I got was absolutely gorgeous. My hair does look extremely short because the curls were pretty tight, so I'm going to go ahead and fluff it out with a pick. You don't have to do this, and I don't normally do this on the first day because I like to rock the definition. But for the purposes of this video, and so you guys don't freak out about my hair being so short, I am going to fluff it out. So this is what my hair looked like after picking, but another thing I like to do as well is just take the hair that I've just taken out of twists and put them into 4 larger twists, 4 chunky twists is what I like to call them. And I'll leave those in for a little while, maybe about 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and that will help to stretch out my hair as well. So then after about that 30-minute period, I will unravel those chunky twists, and as you can see, the curls are just a little bit looser. I also like to put my hair in buns to stretch it. There's a lot of different things you can do to stretch your hair, but I find that this maintains the definition while still stretching the hair. My hair is super shiny, super curly, super soft. There is no crunch in my hair at all. It is not hard at all, and it it's got a pretty good amount of length. So as you can see here, this is a before and after of before I stretched my hair and after I stretched my hair. As you can see, at first it was barely sitting on my shoulders, and now it is pretty much down my back. It doesn't even fit in the shot. So here's an up close of the front again. Everything dried down, all the white residue, all the product was absorbed into my hair, and it's looking good, if I do say so myself. And just to show y'all how bomb this product truly is, here's my hair a week later. I took out the front twist, the flat twist in the top, just to, you know, wear it in a full twist out. And it's still moisturized, it's still fluffy, it still has a lot of body. Of course, the definition isn't there as much, but that's to be expected considering it's been a full week. But overall, my hair is not dry at all. It is still just as soft as the first day. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!